Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Asmina. Thank you for joining me. Today we're going to be doing Yin Yoga, which is a quiet meditative practice that targets the deeper connective tissues like ligaments, tendons, bones, joints, and fascia. The essence of Yin is to surrender and you really yield to whatever is arising. And the primary focus is on our breath and on just letting go. For more information, please check the description box below for some of the benefits and a little bit more on the Yin Yoga. Um, if you are enjoying these practices, please do subscribe, give it a thumbs up if you are enjoying it, and share with your family and friends. Today, we will probably need a couple of blankets, one to sit on when in some of the poses, and if you want, you can put it on the mat to be more comfortable. And yeah, basically always listen to your body and do what's best for you. So let's get started. And I always like to prop myself up to elevate the hips. So sitting on the edge of your blanket or block if you have it, sitting in any comfortable position. Let's close our eyes, maybe roll the shoulders back and down. Just get into the body. Take your hands in Gyan Mudra, thumb and index finger touching. Let's arrive into the body, into the space, by noticing the state of your mind. Observing your thoughts. Notice how you're feeling emotionally and physically, what you're feeling in your body. And are you feeling present, connected to yourself at this moment? And remember, there are no judgments during our practice or even when we get off the mat. This is what we learn on the mat, is to take these teachings with us and practicing non-judgment observation throughout the day. Just be with whatever is in this moment. And just taking 3 deep breaths here. Inhale, expanding the belly, rib cage and chest. Exhale, allow the chest to drop in and belly squeezes in. Relax your face, your jaw, your shoulders. One more breath. And then we'll open our eyes. So we're going to start with butterfly pose. So we're going to take the soles of our feet together and try to take them away from the groin so that you're creating a diamond shape. And here, if you need to, you can always prop your knees up, but we're not going to stay too long in the beginning because this is a beginner yin I'm going to do today. Just fold forward. And in yin, we're allowed to round the spine. So that's the bonus about yin, is we can just curl forward and come to your appropriate edge. So if we're coming into the pose, find your first edge where you start to feel something. And for me, I'm starting to feel it in my back, lower back, my outer thighs, hips, and inner thighs as well. And I usually use a timer, so stay in this pose once you've come in. And we're going to try and stay here for 2 minutes today. But remember, it is your practice. You can come out at any time, but try to surrender to what is here for you in this moment. Relax your face, drop your head. Just let go here and feel the sensations. Softening your arms. Focus on your breathing. And just notice the tugging and pulling, perhaps your inner thighs, your groin, outer thighs, maybe lower back. And just come into stillness, let it be there. Soften and feel. Allow your muscles to completely relax. And just let go of your arms. Try not to hold on to anything now. Softening your face. Remembering to smile a little bit to relax the muscles even more. Couple more breaths. And then we'll slowly ease out. And just as we slowly come in, we take our time to release. Bring your knees together. Come off your blanket and just do a few windshield wipers. Just a little movement in between to help move that flow of energy. And then we're going to come to lie down on our back for the next pose, which is called, similar to cow's face in the Hatha Yoga, and in Yin they call it shoelace. So lying on your back, knees are bent. You're going to cross your right leg over the left, and then pull those thighs into your chest as much as you can. And you can either hold on, interlace your fingers behind the left thigh, hold here. This is the first variation. Otherwise, your knees, your shins, or if you're able to grab hold of the ankles, you can do that. But this is the last variation. So listen to your body and do what feels good for you. And then we're going to hold for time here. We're going to try for 2 minutes. Try to relax. Again, hold wherever you can. Start behind the thighs or the knees or shins, and then just go with what happens. Over time, the body begins to open and you can go deeper. Soften your back, your face, and find your breath now. Inhaling maybe to a count of 5, holding the breath for a couple counts, and then exhale to a count of 5. Hold the breath for a couple counts. And just doing the 5-second breathing. Try not to move. resolving to be still. Notice where you're feeling the work here. Relax the muscles, please. Long, smooth breath in and long, smooth breath out. One more breath. And then release the feet down and just allow the knees to touch, feet apart, and notice what you're feeling here. Relax completely. And then we'll do the other side. So left leg crosses over, pull the thighs in, hands underneath the thigh, knees, shins, or ankles. You really want to pull those thighs in, but you want to relax the leg muscles. The arms will be working, and that's okay. And find your breath. And begin to become really still, softening, allowing everything. Of course, no pain allowed. You can always come out if there's any sharp electric type of pain, but discomfort is okay. Breathe deeply and slowly, allowing each exhale to really soothe you and relax you deeply. Inhale 5, hold, exhale 5 and hold. So we're getting into the hips and the lower back here, the joints, and the energy lines that we're targeting in the organs are kidney and liver, spleen and stomach as well. Soften your leg muscles. Remember, you can always release sooner before the timer goes. And there it goes. Slowly bring the feet down. Knees touch, feet apart, and take a moment to feel. And then just roll over to your side. Use your hands to come up for our next pose. And here the two blankets may come in handy. So one blanket for underneath the knees, and maybe one in front if you need it. You may not. So this is called melting heart or anahata asana. So have your knees right over your hips. And we're going to do, it's in English, it's called quarter dog. So we're going to do one side at a time. And here you can use the blanket if you don't need it. For your forehead, then you don't need to. Bend your left forearm, and you'll place your forehead on the forearm and right arm on the blanket. If you don't need it, move it aside, but you may need it. And then I'll just set the timer here. And let's come into stillness now. Widen the right arm if you're feeling any pinching in your right shoulder. Relax. Allow your heart to melt, and thus the name heart melting pose. Inhale, calm. Exhale, tension and stress. One of the benefits is that this greatly reduces stress from our mind, heart, and body. This whole yin practice, very calming to the nervous system. Relax the right arm from all the way from your shoulder joint to your fingers, and the left arm. Be still. If you're not feeling it with a blanket underneath the arm, you can always move it aside. Soften the muscles. And slowly release. Take a moment to just sit up or into child pose. Notice how you feel. Feel the right and left arm. And then we'll do the other side. Bending the right arm this time. Forehead goes on the forearm. Left arm straightens out. And let your heart melt. Inhale, inviting space into your joints, to all the connective tissue. Relax your shoulders. And breathe. Breathe to let go of all the tension and stress and worries and fear. So if our kidneys and livers are not functioning properly, we will tend to be more anxious and worried and fearful. So this practice should help really calm and bring balance to these organs and the energy lines. Softening into your shoulders and arms. Excuse me. Relax the eyes, the midbrain. And just pull in your belly muscles a little bit to protect the back. Slowly come out. Take a moment to sit in any comfortable position. Feel. And then we're going to come back onto the floor on our back for happy baby pose. We're going to bend our knees, and you're going to, again, I'll show you an option. So the first variation can be like this. Again, you really want to relax the muscles. If you can't hold the feet, hold the shins, or even the backs of the thighs. Actually, this is, I think, a nicer version, because the full version is like this. So you want your shins 90 degrees parallel to the wall. If you're able to grab the feet, pull the knees down. If you can't grab your feet, do your ankles, your shins, or again, as I said, the back of the thighs. And then you're going to just pull the knees down as much as you can. Come into stillness. And you hold the pose for, we'll try for 2 minutes. Remember, you can always come out before we're ready to come out. Listen to your body. Again, here again, we're targeting the kidney and liver lines and the spleen, which all help us to feel more calmer when they're balanced. Arms are going to be working more like yang style yoga, but that's okay. Allow the leg muscles to relax. Breathe in 5. Hold at the top of the inhale. Exhale to a count of 5. Hold at the bottom of the exhale and then continue. Soften your face, your shoulders, your jaw, your back. Relax your leg muscles, please. Lower spine and hips are targeted again here. Hamstrings as well a little bit. Soften, surrender. Bring the feet together. Slowly release the pose. And relax with your knees touching, feet apart. Cleansing breath if you like. Open mouth, sigh. And then just have your hands on your knees and just circle your knees around a little bit. And then the other way, getting into the sacrum. Inhale forward, exhale in. And then if you can, just a little spinal lift here, hands pressing into the earth, and just lift your bottom up and down a couple times. So Yin Yoga is done on a cool body, and we don't want to heat up the body. It's just doing a little bit, and then release down. Take a moment to feel knees touch, feet apart. And then we'll come into spinal twist, reclining twist here. Again, options are shift your bottom to the right a little bit, and then just drop your knees to the left, left hand on top. Right arm can go back if your shoulders are okay and if there's no pain, otherwise to the side or near your hips. The other option is to do twisted glutes if you're able to, crossing the right leg over, You can use your blanket here if you need to prop the knees, or just do the 2-knee twist. So come into the pose now. And if the arm is back, then we're also targeting the heart and the lung meridians, small intestine as well. So relax your face, soften your back, and you can look to the other side. Completely let go of the muscles. And just breathe and smile and soften. Relax your hips, the leg muscles in the back. Feel the belly rising with the inhale and falling in with the exhale. And slowly bring your head to center and then the knees. Allow your knees to touch for a moment, feet apart, and feel. Feel the shift in any energy, sense of well-being maybe. And then we'll switch sides, shift your bottom to the left side a couple inches, draw the knees into the chest, and drop your knees to the right. Left arm can go back if you did it on the other side. Or do the knee down twist, the twisted roots, if that's what you did on the other side. And then relax. Right hand on the top knee. Softening your face again, your forehead, your jaw, your neck. Then relax the whole body. Turning the head to the left if it's okay for you. Allow the chest to let go, let go of it, let it open. And the upper back. Letting go of all resistance. Breathing in calm, peace, and light. Exhale, letting go of all worries, tension, anxiety, fear, all stress. Just let it melt. And you'll bring your head to center nice and slow. And body to center. Allow your knees to touch and feel. In the beginning, if you haven't done Yin Yoga before, you may not be able to feel the subtle energies, but you can imagine that you're feeling it. Maybe the flow of blood circulating. And then just hug your knees in. Again, roll your knees around one way and then the other. And we'll get ready for Savasana, our final pose. Here, if you want, if your back is complaining, you can roll that blanket, or if you have your bolster or pillow, put it underneath your knees. Use the other blanket to cover up. And Yin Yoga is a cool practice, so it's always good to be dressed in layers and have a blanket nearby. Lay down nice and slow. And then arms wide, legs wide, and just drop all your weight here. Allow your face to soften. Feel the heaviness of your head. Releasing the shoulders, the arms. The back is melting into the earth. Hips and legs softening into the feet. I am this peaceful being. I am calm and peaceful. Really soften the whole body. Drop it into the earth. I am calm and peaceful. I invite you to stay longer here if you can. And otherwise, begin to notice your experience. And if there's calm and clarity in the mind, knowing that that is a glimpse of that blue sky, the peace that we are at our core, our true nature. Begin to wiggle your fingers and toes. Move your head from side to side. Draw your knees into the chest and rock from side to side. And then you're going to rest on your left side today, because our left side of our body is our yin side, our female side. Hug yourself into a little ball. As most of us are not able to hug our families in this time, give yourself a loving hug. It all starts with ourselves. Self-acceptance, self-love. And then come up using your hands, sitting comfortably. Begin to notice the state of your mind. Notice your emotions, your heart, your physical body. I know after my yin practices, I feel like I have received a massage. I feel really connected and present. Take this calmness, if you're experiencing it, into your next activity, and remember to come back to it, even every hour, just focusing on your breath. I'll leave you with a quote today by Lao Tzu. He said, "To the mind that is still, the whole universe surrenders." To the mind that is still, the whole universe surrenders. Bring your palms together and rub them briskly. Cover your eyes. Breathe in. Exhale, release down the front line of your body. Hands into the heart, bowing down towards your fingers. Taking a moment of gratitude. What are you grateful for right now? Let's share our feelings of calm and ease, perhaps with everyone. May all beings feel peaceful and happy, safe and protected, healthy and strong, and may all beings remember their divine nature with each breath. Namaste. The light and greatest in me honors the light and greatest in you. Thank you and have a great day.